I want to talk about this channel and what the heck I need to do with it. I mean, honestly, I have an almost 5-year journey that I don't feel like I've had any part of it that's been just for me and talking about the personal journey that I've been on. And I'm just thinking a fresh start might be what I need before I completely burn out. So I gotta work on some branded content. I'm gonna take you guys along and we're gonna talk about it. Anyways, come on. So in truth, I've spread myself too thin across all boards between trying to make dedicated gaming only content here and having the stream highlight channel that kind of also became a comedy repost channel because I haven't been streaming as much. And I got 2 TikTok pages. One was the first one I grew off entertaining and comedy, and then I made a second account trying to decide on whether or not something was messed up with the first account, but then also posting stuff that, like, now with my knowledge of content creation, like, I knew stuff would work on there. And that one did well, but sometimes just only going for the trends and the topics that you know are gonna work and know are gonna get views can be draining creatively. And listen, Instagram, it kind of became a catch-all. I thought that would be somewhere I could just be incredibly personable. It could be an extension of my channel, of my streams, of what I was doing on YouTube and TikTok as well. And that would be kind of the hub of personal brand. And even that platform gets really hard because it feels like they had a drive to really catch the same fire that TikTok had. And so that just made the experience for creators very hit or miss. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. Some of us adapt either way and just have let the chips fall where they may, and whether that's worked out or been frustrating, that's a whole rant that I could do in its own dedicated video. But I'm kind of over having all this equipment and things that I have and all these ideas that I want to produce and feeling like I never can carve out the time or the space for me personally to execute on it. So I think that this YouTube channel is going to officially become about building my personal brand, these things that I have a passion for and that I love talking about, and incorporating my journey about how I'm going about getting into the creative industry. In the grand scheme of things, this helps do something for me. Like, real quick, I'm gonna show you, I have had this great setup, mine the trash here. I've had this Lumix S5 Mark II with this 16 to 35 for a hot minute, and I just never feel like I'm doing enough with it. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like I've put in a lot of time and effort to learn all of these skills for creating that I don't even really get to utilize. And I mean, sure, let's still talk about what games I'm playing. I want to take you guys along for how I'm wanting to go to conventions and network and pitch myself to brands, at least get in-person introductions, how I'm going about getting deals, like the fact that I'm as small of a channel as I am, and I'm working on just doing some branded content for Elgato, who I'm currently a partner with. Shout out to them. I don't want to always be like the character that I'm being for my skits over on TikTok and Instagram, doing some very stringent tech review. Like, I want to be able to live comfortably in my own skin and naturally as the person that I am, like how I used to do when I first started doing content, before I knew all of the tips and the tricks, how to follow the trends, what the best lighting setup and what the best gear to use to achieve this, and what's the best game to stream to be the most popular at the time for your views. I'm kind of rambling, but sometimes I just want to talk about what freaking anime I'm watching while I'm figuring out videos and skit ideas to do, I mean, sure, let's talk about what games I'm playing or interested in just covering and following the news of. I want to take you guys along for when I'm going to conventions and trying to network with brands and with influencer marketing and just trying to get my name out there for more opportunities. Just sometimes talk about what anime I'm watching. But prime example, in a less perfectionist way, like right now I'm learning the auto setting, so keep having a little bit of lighting changing, but I want to be okay with that, you know, like not feel like every single thing has to be this completely conceptualized and crafted and perfected concept to be a video that I'm okay uploading. Like, oh, if I have a topic or something I want to make content on, I have to produce an entire and carefully crafted script and idea. No, like, let's take you guys along for when I'm brainstorming for skit ideas, or just going ahead and showing my process when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for a collaboration video I have. Let's use this as a way to connect a little deeper, rather than you always seeing a polished and perfected version of me for a skit that you see from me on TikTok or Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. The link's gonna be in the description box below. I'm gonna start polling questions over there to kind of gauge interest and see what types of content you guys are interested in seeing more of overall from me. I got this set out and kind of made. I don't exactly know what I want to do as an end product yet, but hopefully just expressing this out here is gonna help me figure it out a little bit faster. If you join along for the gaming, there'll still be some of that. It won't be in the same way. And I totally get if what this channel is going to be moving forward is not going to be your cup of tea. But any of you who have stuck along for the ride and will continue to, I appreciate you no matter what your choice, and thanks so much for tuning in with me. I think that we're gonna do some really fun stuff, and I think that this will help me continue to do this. I don't wanna give this up, and sometimes I have felt in that space of I don't know where to go with it, and so I hope that this helps, and I hope that you enjoy. That's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.